makes sense though, because like Steve needs to get in to do a lot of what he needs to do. Right, really, his only like big like ranged plays are his mine cart, and so having the ability to space out a character like Steve like this is honestly a pretty good choice. And it's the first time, but I do wonder, since it's the first time we're seeing this Min Min, how well, if he's warmed up, how well he's going to fare.
I don't know. They might have played a couple Min Min games off stream.
This is true. First, we're seeing on the screen here.
Yeah. But
Doing a
no,
lot of good
I feel
work
like
blocking.
the thing that Min Min is really going to struggle with here. Oh my God!
Footstooling? No way.
Wow.
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Oh
no,
my word! I don't blame
The crowd
anyone.
loved that.
I don't blame them. I
No,
don't blame them.
The one thing I will say that I do think this Min Min is going to struggle with is getting through those blocks. I feel like if Steve can just place them down, it's going to allow them to get more resources.
It seems like it was a very solid counter pick. Despite Toon having a lot of resources, I feel like a lot of Toon's other opponents weren't able to necessarily break through his defenses, at least not quick enough and with enough range to warrant. Ooh, that's a really good setup.
Yeah.
I might be
Almost
speaking
killed
too
there.
soon. Ooh, that's not a good recovery spot. It can't be. Ooh, and getting mine-carted.
Yeah.
He's got diamonds.
Toon
He's going
getting
in and he's building up
executing their game
resources.
plan. The Buzz just trying their hardest to prevent Toon from executing their game plan.
And ooh, this platform setup, I can't imagine.
Yeah. No.
This is not a particularly advantageous spot.
It's kind of disgusting, honestly.
Especially considering up tilt and up air for Steve are so, like, yucky.
Yeah.
It honestly is a scary setup, and I'm curious if the next stage pick might remedy this.
Right. I just feel like having these platforms so close to the edge just offers Steve so much protection while also allowing Steve to, like, play aggressive.
Absolutely. Ooh, that would have been interesting if that clipped there. Ooh.
The Buzz doing a really good job at keeping Steve off the stage. I say that, and then,
No, it's not over.
you know, Steve
That's a pretty
starts
strong.
touching
That's
the
still a pretty strong play, even despite getting juggled there. It's the bread and butter Steve juggle. With some XP there. Level up. Oh my. The wrong way, too.
I think they were
That's
hoping
a horrid
to use
setup.
their arms in both directions, but just couldn't get that other one
For
out
Min
fast
Min's
enough.
kind of recovery, that anvil setup is disgusting.
Right.
Ooh, I saw that gun come out. Ooh, and that's going to be it for Dabuz first round here. Toon's taking the first one.
Yeah, no. Toon has just been playing so consistent the entire tournament so far.
Again, I do wonder if this, Dabuz having these two matches before, right, back-to-back, while Toon got all this time to rest, might be taking a toll on him.
Right.
Going
Gotta
back to
switch
Rosalina
it
and
up
Luma.
to the Rosalina.
He's had all of this playtime with this character. I'm curious if that will help him out in the long run.
Right. I feel like the what you were saying about like playing so many games back to back. I feel like it'll be better if Buzz uses Rosalina having so much warm up. Smart of Dabuz noticing the TNT pressure plate setup. I low-key didn't realize for a second.
One good Steve juggle does a lot of work here.
One good Steve juggle always does like 30 to 40 damage. It's kind of gross.
And with Diamond, it only gets worse.
Right.
With Diamond, it kills.
Exactly.
Oh, my word, that killed.
Dabuz getting a really early kill on the Steve.
Only at 50% too.
Right.
Ooh. 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 Oh, my word.
Don't let him touch the ledge.
That was, oh my lord. They can afford to do that with Steve too.
Yeah. Honestly, Steve really struggles to have like any sort of pressure off stage without blocks.
And with resources running low here, he's going to have to start getting to work.
We are going to see Toon start making that comeback. You know, they have Stone right now, but they got Diamond in the...
They got the back pocket Diamond here.
Right.
What is Dabuz doing? Through the platform down air. Ooh. Hitting Luma through the block there. That was interesting. I didn't know he could do that.
You know, Dabuz has apparently some Steve-specific tech.
I mean, that's not surprising. I feel like every Smash player playing a character other than Steve or Kazuya has really had to do a lot of hard work figuring out how to break through this character's impenetrable block defense.
Right.
Ooh.
What do you do in a platform fighter when they can just create platform?
Yes. It's scary, especially a platform that requires, like, it comes out like frame 1.
Right.
Ooh, that's a really low shield. That'd have been scary. If he'd held shield for a second longer, I think that Toon would have died. Ooh. Ooh, don't hold the shield there. Oh, man. Clipping him with an up smash, and he has barely any resources. He's going straight for the Diamond. Rosalina versus Diamond Steve at 7% is yucky.
Right. Steve
oh boy.
Trying to get their resources back up to allow them to go for these.
I have this scary feeling.
Yeah.
Ooh. Trying to go for a juggle with forward air.
Dabuz getting Luma back. Hopefully starts their offense off again.
Some Star Shower spray. Ooh, trying to get him with the juggle. Breaking those blocks.
The Diamond Pickaxe.
Ooh, hold on. Ooh, a very good juggle setup.
Dabuz comboing Steve really well. Steve's going for the punish.
Ooh! But he forgot about Luma.
Right.
Watch out, watch out, watch out. Oh, no.
Toon
that was
is
a
gonna find
really,
the back air.
really close. That one was really, really close, though. Toon ends up taking that one. They've only got one more match here. Can Dabuz get one up and try and make a comeback? We'll have to see.
Honestly,
Toon might sweep this. Toon
Toon might
lose.
be genuinely him.
Apparently.
Like,
Mr. Minecraft.
Toon has, I think, only dropped one game.
And that was against, oh my word.
It was they definitely dropped one, but I can't remember who.
We'll eventually go back and look at the footage and we'll figure that out. But
yeah.
for now, we have to focus on switching up to Alf, going through all 3 mains here in the last game, seeing what works.
Even if Dabuz doesn't win this, they at least got to show off all of their playstyles.
Very, very diverse lineup of characters, all of which not being like, well, Min Min is pretty top tier, but like Rosalina and Min Min are pretty decent, and Alf, I don't recall Olimar being like the most insane thing.
Right. I'm sorry, the Pikmin can attack the TNT?
I guess so.
That is an interaction I did not know existed.
Calling all Pikmin back to the base. I can't imagine this is an easy matchup for an Olimar.
Right, no. I feel like the Pikmin do not do enough damage to these blocks.
Especially, Steve gets a lot of time to resource build.
Right. I also feel like Steve is particularly good at getting the Pikmin off. Like, once they get latched onto him.
That 1x1 space, though, could be good for chucking Pikmin in while Steve can't fully reach. He has some things he can do with that.
Olimar is
not
also small enough to fit into that 1x1 space. So.
It also looks like he can like swing the Pikmin partially through the blocks if he's close enough.
Yeah.
Ooh, my word.
Ooh. Dabuz gonna be taking that first stock.
I can't imagine. Ooh. Almost going straight for Diamond on this stock. He's going for it. Getting it.
So it's a little risky going for the crafting. So when like the enemy's so close.
I honestly don't think that Dabuz really cares. I feel like he's. I feel like Toon really doesn't care as much. I feel like he's kind of just counting on the fact that Olimar is weaker in terms of like being able to stick the Pikmin for a long amount of time. Because yeah, that axe up air does so much in the way of removing the Pikmin really quick.
It's pretty much instant.
Dabuz can take solace in the fact knowing that even if he does end up not sweeping this one, that he managed to show off all of the different character types and the variety of playstyles that he has.
No, honestly, even if Dabuz loses this, they've put up a really good performance.
Absolutely.
Toon also putting up a great performance.
Winning is awesome, but putting on a great show is also really, really fun and important.
Right. I just feel like Toon is at the like Steve disadvantage, where even if they win, people are just gonna say it was Steve.
It was Steve. It don't matter. It don't matter.
Right. That's the problem with picking top tier.
It is. I mean, thankfully, obviously the winner will speak for itself, and there is. It's not to say that anyone that plays Steve is unskilled. That's stupid. That's dumb.
No.
Don't.
Steve is genuinely like high skill type character if you're going for all of these like setups like Toon.
Absolutely. He's a problem child, but he requires learning. It's why like Kazuya requires learning too, right? But Kazuya has a bit of an easy, I feel like me personally, has a bit of an easier learning curve when it comes to like the bread and butter stuff that you can do with him. While Steve requires a lot of like
thinking on your feet,
finger training when it comes to like getting the block building setups correctly and everything.
I also feel like just your positional awareness and also your like what's the word? Just like mash awareness needs to be a lot higher on Steve because you gotta pay attention to your resources and you gotta pay attention to
with that purple Pikmin.
You know, all your positioning and stuff.
Looking for an iron defense. Oh my word. And then being able to fit the minecart through the 1x1 space makes me I would be so annoyed.
Yeah.
I couldn't stand it. Ooh, clipping him with the blue Pikmin for a second there. Distracting him just long enough to get a hit.
Yeah, no, this really could go either way still. Even though Dabuz has a little bit more
I'm not sure. Dabuz has a bit of a rough stock disadvantage. I mean, a rough percent disadvantage, as well as Toon having diamond tools. There it is.
Yeah.
I was gonna say he gets one good parry in, and it is over. That will do it.
Yeah.
Toon takes the grand